So today's video is going to be very interesting. I'm going to be exposing Andrew Tate, Austin Rivers, and their base character Anton LaVey, because as you guys can see by this picture right here, this is Anton LaVey, but he looks so much like Andrew Tate. I stumbled upon this picture randomly, and I just couldn't shake the fact that he looks so much like Andrew Tate. And as I did more research, it made sense because their names are highly connected in gematria. So I'll get into the gematria later on in this video. So make sure you guys stick around and watch all the way to the end so that you guys can see all the connections. But for now, let's look at some side-by-side comparisons, because as you guys can see right here, Anton LaVey and Andrew Tate look so much alike. And what really gets me about this one is their personality, man, because their personalities are exactly the same. They're both very arrogant and they're straight up about everything. You know, you guys are going to see towards the end of this video, I'm going to play clips of Anton LaVey where he admits what the devil horns hand symbol actually means. So these two characters are very similar in many ways, you know, even down to their mannerisms. So here's another really good comparison. And when you really think about it, both of these characters have the same agenda, because Anton LaVey is the founder of the Church of Satan. You know, he created Satanism. So Anton LaVey had a really big cult of people that idolized him and did these weird rituals with him. And Andrew Tate is doing a very similar thing as well. You know, he's starting a big cult of people. The only difference is that Andrew Tate is creating his cult online, because everything is online now. So churches are kind of like an older thing. Nowadays, people congregate online. So both of these characters started a cult, and they're both misleading a lot of people. So here's some more comparisons of Andrew Tate and Anton LaVey. This one really blows my mind because a lot of people worship Andrew Tate as if he's a god, and now it makes sense because his base character started the Church of Satan, and a lot of people worshipped him as if he was God. And that's pretty much the whole point of Satanism. And a big connection between these two characters is the fact that, as you guys can see, not only do they look exactly alike right here, but Anton LaVey has this snake, right? And he has so many pictures where he has this snake wrapped around him. And the mockery with that is the fact that Andrew Tate literally has a snake tatted on his chest, and it's wrapped around him the same way that this snake is wrapped around Anton LaVey. So they really put this one right in our face. You know, not only do these two characters have the same egotistical and prideful personality, but they also love snakes for some reason. You know, Andrew Tate even calls himself Cobra Tate. So he really didn't try to hide this one at all. He gives us a lot of hints with this snake reference, you know, because Anton LaVey loved having snakes around him, as you guys can see. And Andrew Tate is blatantly showing us this snake right here on his chest. So every time I look at this picture and this picture, I just can't unsee Andrew Tate. And I'm sure all of you guys can see it by now. You know, every time I see those pictures, I instantly think of Andrew Tate. This one is really easy to see. Now let's look at the side profile of both of these characters, because as you guys can see, they look exactly alike from the side as well. So don't let Andrew Tate deceive you. Just because he got banned doesn't mean he's a real person. They've been fake banning a lot of these type of celebrities so that people think they're real. You know, like Kanye West, for example, and Kyrie Irving and Alex Jones. You know, all of these characters have been getting banned at the same exact time. And it's not a coincidence. They're pushing this big agenda right now, and all of those characters are false prophets. You know, they're pretending like they're on your side and they want to help the world and stuff like that. But if you really pay attention, they all have an agenda. And none of them are real people. As you guys can see, I've exposed all of them now. They're all based off of older characters. And the reason why they ban these fake woke celebrities is to put fear in real people so that real people won't speak the truth. You know, all of these characters get real people scared to even speak their mind online because they think they're going to get banned or killed. You know, for some reason, Andrew Tate keeps saying they're going to kill him, but I'll get to that later. So one thing I want to talk about with Satanism and Anton LaVey is all of this is a joke. You know, as you guys can see, he dresses up very obnoxiously and he's playing a role, you know, like Satanism is a joke. They want people to think that Satan is real. But at the end of the day, all of these religions are worshiping the same evil entity. And Anton LaVey has talked about this many times before. You know, he puts everything in plain sight. So that's why he does all of this obnoxious stuff. You know, he wants people to believe in this. And as you guys can see right here, he's doing one eye symbolism because there's a shadow on the left side of his face. And that's another big similarity with these two characters. They openly and blatantly do symbolism right in front of our faces. So right here, AndrewTate is doing the diamond symbolism. That's AndrewTate's favorite symbolism. He does it in every single video. He has hundreds of pictures doing this. And Anton LaVey's favorite symbolism is the horns. As you guys can see, he loves doing this symbolism. He even has multiple statues where the statue is even doing this same symbolism. So here's some more pictures of AndrewTate doing that symbolism. And Anton LaVey loves doing this symbolism. So he's doing the same thing with both characters. It's just a different hand symbol that he's doing. And here he is again, blatantly doing it right in front of your face. And you guys have to really question, if AndrewTate was real, why would he blatantly be doing this symbolism right in front of your face? Every single celebrity does symbolism in some way, shape, or form because all of them are involved. So don't worship any celebrities. And right here we got Anton LaVey doing the symbolism again. Like I said, these two characters have hundreds of pictures doing this same symbolism. And then right here, he's trying to do it on the low, but you can see he's still doing it in plain sight. And then here's AndrewTate. And he's doing this on purpose because he does this for hours, you know, and a regular person would feel tired of doing that with their fingers, but he does it for hours straight. And then I found this picture of Anton LaVey doing the same triangle symbolism that AndrewTate loves doing. So that's a big connection right there. And here we got AndrewTate and his brother, and they're burning something in the middle of the desert. It looks like some sort of ritual. And Anton LaVey loves doing those type of rituals. He has many pictures doing weird shit like that. And right here, he's doing predictive programming because he's at a cemetery and he ended up faking his death later. So another big connection between Anton LaVey and AndrewTate is the fact that AndrewTate has this interview where he said, "I'm not the devil." And keep in mind, Anton LaVey's entire religion is about the devil. Then he says, "There's certainly worse people than me that exist." And then he mentions how Lil Nas X twerked on Satan. So this is a huge connection because his base character, Anton LaVey, created the Church of Satan. So him saying this on this interview is a big connection because why does he bring up the fact that he's not putting a spell on people? Then he says that he's not the devil. And then he brings up Lil Nas X twerking on the devil. You know, out of everything he could have mentioned, out of all the agendas that other rappers have done in the music industry, he just had to mention Satan. And he does this on purpose because his base character is obviously Anton LaVey. So here's the video.
And I don't think that I put a magic spell on anybody. And I'm certainly not the worst influence out here, Piers. You have Lil Nas twerking on the devil on music videos, which our children are digesting. But the point I'm trying to make is this: I'm not the devil. There's certainly worse people than me.
And Lil Nas X responded and he said, "AndrewTate, please stop mentioning me. I am never gonna let you smash, loser." Now let's get into the next character, which is Austin Rivers. As you guys can see, AndrewTate and Austin Rivers look exactly alike. This comparison right here is incredible. They look exactly alike right here. And shout out to everybody that was telling me about this. You know, I really wanted to take my time with this video because I knew that AndrewTate's base character was somebody very sinister because he has this very dark energy. And now it makes sense that both of these characters are based off of Anton LaVey. So as you guys can see right here, Austin Rivers and AndrewTate look exactly alike. And also, do you guys really think it's a coincidence that all three of these characters' names start with an A? You know, they're literally putting it right in front of our faces. And right here, I can't tell the difference between these two characters. They literally look like the same person. When AndrewTate had hair, he really looked like Austin Rivers. And now that he's bald, he looks exactly like Anton LaVey. It's really creepy. And it's kind of ironic that Austin Rivers used to play for the Wizards and Anton LaVey practiced a lot of witchcraft. So that's a big connection right there. And Austin Rivers has this very symbolic tattoo right here. You can see the sun reference behind the person right there. And also Andrew and Austin both start with an A and they're both 6 letters. So that's a big connection as well. So Austin Rivers' real name is Austin James Rivers. AndrewTate's full name is Emery Andrew Tate III. Emery Andrew Tate and Austin James Rivers have the same exact gematria They both equal 70 in the same cipher. And right now, Austin Rivers is playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Minnesota equals 110, and Emory Andrew Tate III also equals 110, and Austin Rivers equals 86, and Dr. Anton Zandor LaVey, which is Anton LaVey's full name, also equals 86, and Andrew Tate was born in 1986. So all of these characters are connected with the number 86, and to top it off, Death Hoax equals 86, and Anton LaVey faked his death. So this is a big hint that Andrew Tate is also going to fake his death, because the fact that he was born in 1986 and Death Hoax equals 86 shows that this character was scripted to fake his death from the day that they created him. Now let's get into the number 97. So Anton LaVey's middle name, Zandor, equals 97. Andrew equals 97. And his full name, Emory Andrew Tate III, also equals 97. And Anton LaVey died in 1997. These two characters are heavily connected. Not only do they look exactly the same, but they're connected in gematria. And the fact that Andrew Tate's name equals 97 and Anton LaVey dies in 1997, it couldn't be any more scripted than this. It's all in plain sight. And death equals 97, so that's why he died in 1997. And Emory Tate, which is Andrew Tate's real name, equals 122. And October 29, which is the day that Anton LaVey died, also equals 122. So Anton LaVey died on October 29th, and Andrew equals 29. And when you flip the 29, you get 92. Anton LaVey's middle name, Zandor, equals 92. And Austin Rivers was born in 1992, you guys. Do you guys really think this is all a coincidence? Clearly, all of these characters are heavily connected in gematria, and all of their birthdays are very scripted, so there's no way any of this could be a coincidence. And then Austin Rivers' birthday, August 1st, 1992, has the same gematria as Andrew Tate. They both share the number 111 and 39 in the same cipher. Anton LaVey was born April 11th, 1930. April 11, 1930 equals 44, and kill equals 44, and his death date, October 29th, also equals 44. And then Andrew Tate's first name, Emory, equals 31, and Anton LaVey's birthday, April 11th, also equals 31 in the same cipher. Since Anton LaVey was born on April 11th, that means his zodiac sign is Aries. Aries equals 83 and 38, just like Emory Andrew Tate, Zandor, his middle name, and August 1st, which is Austin Rivers' birthday, all share the number 38 in the same cipher. And he died in Scorpio season because he died on October 29th, which coincidentally was 2 days before Halloween. Obviously that was not a coincidence. The fact that this character created the Church of Satan and then he dies 2 days before Halloween, come on now. So he dies in Scorpio season. Scorpio equals 41 in the same cipher as Death Hoax, Emory Tate, and April 11th, which is Anton LaVey's birthday. So this is why he faked his death in Scorpio season, because it has the same gematria as Andrew Tate's name and Death Hoax. And then kill equals 64 and Anton equals 64. So this really shows that Anton LaVey's death was really scripted. Anton LaVey was 67 when he died. So what are the chances that his date of death, October 29th, 1997, equals 76 in gematria? So he dies at age 67. You flip to 67, you get 76. And his date of death equals 76. And then Emory, which is Andrew Tate's first name, also equals 76. And then Andrew Tate's birthday, December 14th, 1986, also equals 76. So as you guys can see, Andrew Tate's birthday is December 14th. Andrew Tate's birthday equals 84, just like Austin and Anton LaVey's date of death. And then his full name, Emory Andrew Tate, equals 70, just like Austin James Rivers. And then Anton LaVey's death date. And then LaVey also equals 70. And then Church of Satan equals 70 as well. And keep in mind, Anton LaVey created the Church of Satan, so that's why the phrase Church of Satan matches up to his other characters. As you guys can see, Church of Satan equals 214, and Emory Andrew Tate III equals 214. Anton S. LaVey equals 149, and his other character, Austin Rivers, equals 149 in the same cipher. And then Anton and Rivers both equal 71 in the same cipher. And then Anton Xander equals 161 and 163. And Austin Rivers plays for the Timberwolves right now, and Timberwolves equals 163 and 161. So this shows that Austin Rivers was scripted to play for the Timberwolves. I find it very interesting that all of these characters' names are heavily connected in gematria. Like, for example, Anton LaVey equals 39 and Andrew Tate equals 39. And then Austin Rivers' birthday equals 39, all in the same cipher too. And then LaVey equals 65 and Andrew equals 65 in the same cipher. And then Andrew equals 97 and 34. And Xandor, which is Anton LaVey's middle name, equals 97 and 34 as well. And then Anton S. LaVey equals 59. And Emery equals 59. And then Anton equals 26. And Tate equals 26 in the same cipher. So this entire family is scripted. This guy right here next to Andrew Tate is his brother. And as you guys can see, they don't even look alike. But he's a character as well. And I will be exposing him in a later video. But for now, I'm just going to expose Andrew Tate because his name is heavily connected to a lot of organizations. But towards the end of this video, I will be exposing his dad because his dad was heavily scripted as well. And these two characters look nothing like their dad. So it's very obvious that this is a fake family because none of them even look alike. So Andrew Tate's birthday, December 14, 1986, equals 84, just like Austin and Jesuit. So this really shows that Andrew Tate is a false prophet. He's not a real person. Don't fall for his agenda because everything he's doing right now is to gain a big cult of followers so that when he dies, it's going to scare a lot of people from speaking the truth. Because at the end of the day, what they fear the most is real people speaking out. So Andrew Tate's full name, Emery Andrew Tate, equals 187, and Society of Jesus equals 187. So this really shows that Andrew Tate is definitely involved and he's just a character pushing an agenda. And now let's prove that Andrew Tate's ban was 100% scripted. So his real name, Emery Tate, equals 122 and banned equals 122. And right now, like I said, they're really pushing the censorship agenda to scare real people into speaking the truth. So censor equals 29 and 34 and Andrew equals 29 and 34. And then his full name, Emery Andrew Tate, equals 83 and censored equals 83. And then censoring equals 49 and Emery Tate equals 49 in the same cipher. And this right here shows that censorship is definitely one of their biggest agendas right now because censorship and Jesuit order have the same gematria of 54 and 144. And then to prove even further that Andrew Tate's a character, his name equals 49, just like his birthday in the same cipher. The chances of this happening naturally is 1 in a million. You know, this shows that they created his character on this specific day and they named him this name on purpose so that the numbers can match up. So now let's prove that Andrew Tate is going to fake his death because he says it all the time. And his birthday really shows that he's scripted to die because he was born on December 14th and dead equals 14. And his full name, Emery Andrew Tate III, equals 97 and death equals 97. And then Emery Andrew Tate equals 83, just like murder. And then Emery equals 23 and died equals 23 in the same cipher. And then Emery Tate equals 41 and death hoax equals 41 in the same cipher. And then Emery Andrew equals 156 and 57 and passed away equals 156 and 57. And then Andrew and death both equal 97 in the same cipher. And then Andrew Tate and pass away both equal 111. And then Tate and dies both equal 26. And then Tate and shot both equal 46 and 62. So there's a high possibility that Andrew Tate's going to get shot. And then his birthday equals 66 and homicide equals 66. And then Andrew and fake death both equal 34. And then Andrew Tate was born in 1986. And like I said, death hoax equals 86. And his other character, Austin Rivers, also equals 86. And right here, he has this tweet where he said, he owns the hearts and minds of the masculine youth, which is really creepy. You know, he's literally saying that he owns your mind and heart if you follow him, which is really creepy because all celebrities are demons and they feed off your energy. So don't give them your heart and your mind. And then notice at the bottom, he said the Matrix will attempt to kill him soon. So he lets us know in plain sight that he's going to fake his death, but he's trying to say that the Matrix is going to kill him, when in reality, he was scripted to die from the very beginning, as I showed you guys with his birthday. So that shows he was never a real person. So here's some videos of Andrew Tate doing predictive programming of his death. You know, a regular person wouldn't talk about their death this much. So here's the videos.
And who is they?
Well, that's a good question. Even if I knew all their names, I wouldn't say it here. But
why wouldn't you say it here?
I wouldn't say it here because they've already given me quite a few warnings. And I'm now at the point where I actually truly believe they're going to try and kill me.
So you've had messages from people trying to control you who you think would kill you?
I understand that you get 3 strikes in this game. Strike 1 is they try and shut you up and discredit you, which I've just been through. Strike 2 is they try and put you in jail for no reason. And strike 3 is they kill you. And one of my strikes is now gone, and I now firmly believe that they're going to try and kill me. And people have car accidents, people get robbed, people get shot. And that's the unfortunate reality. They look for quick solutions, and the easiest solution is to kill me. And I think it's going to get there. I've had serious, long conversations contemplating whether they're going to try and kill me. I would like to think they're not. If they decide to kill me on a long enough time frame, they're going to be successful.
Now let's talk about Austin Rivers a little bit because he's also heavily connected to death. So right here, Austin James Rivers has the same gematria as Skull and Crossbones. They both equal 223 in the same cipher, and the reverse of 223 is 322, and the Skull and Bone Society uses the number 322 a lot. And then his date of birth is August 1st, and when you write that out, it's 8/1, like 81. And when you flip the 81, you get 18, and die equals 18, and August 1 also equals 18. And then August 1 equals 38, just like Minnesota, and killing also equals 38. So he plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves for a reason. Now let's talk about Andrew Tate's father's fake death, because his death was clearly scripted. He died on October 17th, and kill equals 17. And then right here it says that his dad died after collapsing suddenly during a tournament in California. So don't you guys find that weird? Andrew Tate's dad was a big chess player, and he died playing chess in a tournament randomly. You know, they don't even say what his cause of death was. You know, they're just saying that he collapsed suddenly during a tournament. So this is obviously fake. And he died at age 56. And Church of Satan equals 56. And Andrew Tate's base character created the Church of Satan. And Society of Jesus also equals 56. And here's a picture of Andrew Tate's dad. And obviously he's doing the same symbolism that Andrew Tate does all the time. So here he is doing the same symbolism. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, it's really obvious that Anton LaVey is Andrew Tate and Austin Rivers, because not only do they look so much alike, but the fact that their names and their birthdays are heavily connected to each other really shows that all of these characters have been scripted for a very long time. So before this video ends, I want to show you guys some more videos proving that Anton LaVey is Andrew Tate and Austin Rivers. I'm going to play a video of Andrew Tate talking about basketball, which is very ironic because his other character is a basketball player. And then I'll show you guys a video comparing Andrew Tate and Austin Rivers' voices because they sound exactly alike. And then I'll show you guys a video of Andrew Tate explaining why he does the symbolism. And then I'll show you guys the video of Anton LaVey explaining his symbolism with the devil horns, because both of these characters openly admit that they do symbolism, and that's another big connection right there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my Patreon. The links are in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out.
What kind of game is it? What do you have to do?
Basketball. I'll beat you up.
Basketball's bull.
What do you mean it's bullshit? You don't like LeBron?
Nah, that's what's.
Huh? What? Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know. Just put the ball in the net. I mean, where's the fun in that?
When you're pimping like me, it's a full-time job. You ever tried talking to 30 girls at once? Like, actually, how are you? Fine. Like 30 bit. It's a full-time job. So here's. And I would ask her to go politely get me a cigar. Yeah.
What if she said no?
How could she possibly say no to me? You can find a picture of my father, and he's sitting there with a hand symbol. He's sitting there like this. He looks his fingers, and he puts his thumb and his hand together. I do the same thing because I am my father's son. And I do it in a lot of my Instagram pictures. And in that Instagram post, there's a few examples of me doing it and my father doing it. The reason I do it is because when your brain is as advanced as mine, you have to complete the circuit. I'm full of electricity. My blood's on fire. And by completing the circuit...
Tiger blood.
Try it at home. Try this right now, children, ladies, if there are any. Ladies, doesn't matter. You know.
Oh, we know ladies are watching me.
Yeah, of course, but they ain't got any power. But gentlemen, try it. Try the hand symbol. Complete the circuit of your body. Make the electrons flow. And I do it because it increases my powers. It's like a power-up. I don't really watch cartoons, but I'm sure like in Dragon Ball Z, before he fights, he does something and powers up.
It's like when Super Mario gets that mushroom.
Exactly. That's
Mario
exactly
is a G.
Mario is a G. So it's like a power-up. And my dad used to do it when he played chess, and I used to do it before I fought. So I started doing it, and people started saying, that's an Illuminati hand symbol. He's a Freemason hand symbol. I'm not associated with the Illuminati.
I understand that. What are you doing?
I'm giving a blessing to the audience.
I don't think they appreciate it. They were throwing it back.
Well, they thought it was a curse. Would you like me to show them how the sign of the curse works?
The sign of the curse?
Completely different.
How does it go?
No, not at you people out there in the audience, but this is the difference.
Aim it toward Red China, would you?
This is the sign of the horn. A curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast. It's the pox sign, that's 3 fingers extended.
A pox on you?
A pox on you. During the Middle Ages, this was
used.